Okay, so I can get you a template for the points for the daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and RTH. So you can have levels and points. So if you would like this template for your NT8 um, platform, let me know. I'll send it to you. And so we can see right now that we've got approximately 435 points. I didn't go tip to toe, guys. I'm just using the ruler here and eyeballing it. So about 435 points. And you can see that there is an expectation of a normal distribution of 514 points. So that's 95% of the range, by the way. So 514, I set these up so we can hit the targets, if at all possible. So we're looking at an arbitrage opportunity between 514 and 435. So, that's not much, 79 points. And for the daily range, I mean, that's, like PT1 of the daily range. So that could be a turning point, is what I'm saying. So be careful if we go up 79 points and then turn around. Or it's actually 85.75 for today for the daily range. So keep an eye on the non-farm payroll 730 open and 85 points above or below that, because that is going to be um, a, a key level. Try to get this to hit. Well, this is close enough. So we're going to be right in the middle. Just clear these stops maybe. So that's right under 15,000 actually. That's pretty interesting. So 85 will get us to about 15,000 off the bar where it currently is. So normally you would want to use these period ranges from the open. So the open of the session or off the current high or low. So if we were to take the current bar, high to low, you can see that it's actually PT1. Do you see that? That's how this works. So it went to PT1 of the range and the algos are holding it. Wish I could get it to be 85. Sorry, it's just I'm streaming and it's very difficult to do this, but 85 points, it's right there. Do you see it? Open your eyes. Low to high. And it just stops, right? Because you've reached your range. And it will trade inside this range until we get the non-farm payroll. So when you break it, then you run from the low up to 171.25. So 171.25 gets us up into these upper ones. And to the downside, it takes us towards the bottom of the range. So use your, you know, ranges either from the current bar, high or low, or the open or close. So off the open, right, and off the open to the downside would get us to your lower targets. So just be aware of where these, um, one, two, threes are, um, and try to incorporate that more into your trade plan. But we've only got a little bit of range left for the week in a normal distribution. So what I'm trying to say is even though price might be okay, bullish and glide into Columbus, that doesn't mean that they're not going to retrace a little bit because they've only got about like 79 points left to go um, in the weekly range. So we could come back to this 14,950 and pull back again, which would be that quarterly one. 14,940. Okay, that is that for the NQ. You can see right here we're in the middle of the weekly. Your 30-day and 8 day, so it's a 30-day three, your 8-day one, the white dash line, and your 7-day threes, and your weekly inside of it, 5-day, 1, 2, 3. You can see that we've already hit the weekly two right there, 15,060, and came back. So that is a weekly 5-day, and that's where they keeping price inside this 8-day ones, which is inside the 7-day threes. So that's the spread world, and the dealer sells these puts and calls and tries to keep price contained inside these lines. Okay, more likely than not, occasionally you'll get a little outbreak, but that is the anomaly. And given today's makeup with this non-farm payroll report, you know, there's a pretty good chance we're going to see a glide into Columbus, especially since the president has said that he's going to talk about the non-farm payroll at a little bit later this morning. So if he pre-announced that, it must be good news. They need something good to say. We need some good news. All right. Let's see. Yesterday, I wanted to point this out again. I'm maybe repeating myself over and over. I apologize, but yesterday we came down perfectly on the daily, just the full daily range, and then turned around and went to the PT2. So, which was just underneath the Globex. So it worked out really nice yesterday with the price action. I don't know if you picked up on that. And here is the VIX. You can see that it's trading inside the Globex right now. When we broke that range the other day, we went to measured move outside the distribution, and largely we have just been short vol ever since. Um, so pending the non-farm payroll, if we break down, the daily is at 1689 and 1724. I've got a 146 range for the VIX today. I also have VIX market analyzers. So 149, measure it from this open, would get you down to the daily. I mean the 3 right down here. It's my PT3 or PT3 up. Right there. 2022 for an upside move. 2022 or 1724 will get you your full range today. And our 21, 23, 30, 30, and 37. You can see here the second standard deviation held the range on the PT 21 day. So that is your 21 day PT3, PT2, PT1. Right here, PT1, PT2, and PT3. So if we do get that upside, they're going to have to break 1951 and go to 2158. But right now that 20 put is still there and holding price. So that, 20 put is going to have to get taken out. And here's your 149 range for today. And the last thing I want to show you guys is the update to the XREX cross that I'm working on. I want to use Bollinger Bands and capture price coming into the Bollinger. And um, I'm going to be doing other things, really interesting things with this slope. So when we start the upslope, we might be able to come in and start hitting, getting a kickstart, kickstart my heart before you break the Bollinger. You see how I can stack the Bollinger Bands and wait for that break to get into your tube. And so to kickstart that, you don't necessarily want to be involved in this part while this slope is going down. You want to wait for the larger trend to start going up. And this curve right here is indicative of that momentum shift going higher. So if we can get involved in the market right here, that's going to be your sweet spot. Okay. All right. Talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend. Good luck today.